We are the children of yesterday's dream. We are the promise of the future we bring. Waving the banner of love to all, to every nation, the rich and the poor. We are a world of the restless and young, and we need a hand to guide us. Helping each other, build each other, as long as we're together, you and me. Oh, together we stand, divided we fall. Together we climb to the top of the world. We can be what we want for the world to see. That we are the children of yesterday's We have the yearning to do what is best. Be someone special from all the rest. Nation and brothers in unity, building tomorrow for you and for me. We are a world of the restless and young, and we need a hand to guide us. Helping each other, build each other, as long as we're together, you and me. Oh, together we stand, divided we fall. Together we climb to the top of the world. We can be what we want for the world to see. That we are the children of yesterday's dream. Together we stand, divided we fall. Together we climb to the top of the world. We can be what we want for the world to see. That we are the children of yesterday's
Words to remember. Stephen was a faithful follower of Christ. Only crime was obedience to the Lord. Pharisees, members of a party that believed in resurrection and in following legal traditions that were described not to the Bible. Saul, a Pharisee and Roman citizen who later became an apostle, participated in Stephen's martyrdom. The story of Stephen. After the resurrection of Jesus, people became believers and were baptized. One such as person was Stephen. He was full of God's grace and power. He preached, people listened, and he was speaking wisdom and healing the sick, performing miracles and proving the power of Christ among the people. Every day, Stephen would go into the public places and tell people about Jesus. Some of the leaders and Pharisees were not happy about this. One such Pharisee was named Saul. He hated Christians and wanted to destroy them. Every day, the religious leaders looked for an opportunity to arrest Stephen. As more and more people started to believe in Jesus, time came of them decided to make up lies about Stephen, spreading rumors, and he was saying bad things about God. This was called blasphemy. One day, while Stephen was still preaching, they grabbed him and brought to him before the religious council. Evil plan finally succeeded. Stephen was dragged into court where false witnesses said, "This man is saying bad things about our holy temple. He is saying that Jesus has changed the laws. What do you have to say for yourself?" the leaders demanded as Stephen began to speak. The Holy Spirit came upon him, and his face started to glow. "Listen to me," said. Everyone quieted down as the angel-like man began to talk. He told them all about their country's great history, their sad disobedience, and how Jesus came to change it all. He had to tell them about their own sin and evils. They did not like this at all. They became so angry that they decided to kill him. They seized Stephen and dragged him outside the city walls. They picked up stones and started to throw them at him. As the stone fell onto Stephen's body, breaking his bones and bruising his flesh, he did not stop praying. Instead, continued to preach about Jesus. As he died, he cried out, "Lord, do not hold this sin again." Them. One man standing there was Saul, a Pharisee who later would become the apostle. Saul at the time wanted to do everything to stop people from believing in Jesus. Later on, Jesus would appear to Saul, and Saul would himself become a believer. The moral lesson of the story is God does extraordinary work through those filled with His Spirit, and martyrdom is tragic but an extraordinary victory for Christ. The Christian character trait is faithfulness, because Stephen in the story remained faithful to Jesus Christ until the very end.